An afternoon tea fit for any Downton Abbey fan.
If your Downton Abbey viewing party needs some era-appropriate food, our next guest can help you out. Pamela Foster's blog, Downton Abbey Cooks, is all about the cuisine served on the popular TV drama, and that's led to her recently released cookbook. And she joins us this morning to talk about some of the foods that are appropriate for Downton Abbey and also for Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Welcome.
A very good Valentine's Day to you, my lady.
Oh, thank you very much.
I brought a selection of treats here. I have just been overwhelmed with the amount of interest that people have had in Downton Abbey and the food. I love food, I love Downton Abbey, and I love to share it with you.
So you've combined it all together, but one thing that you've left out is the fat and all the bad stuff.
Yes, I think we should be cognizant of the amount of calories they had. They could have possibly ate 5,000 calories a day.
Ooh.
Back in that era. So I try and lighten up the dishes.
But when I look at what you brought along, cupcakes and cookies and cake still looks a little...
Well, applesauce is a lovely way of taking some of the fat out. I brought a lovely teapot-shaped cake that...
I won't lift it, I'll break
you
the
won't lift,
handle.
yeah.
It's beautiful.
My friend Jeanette from Jeanette Cakes made that for us today. She did the fruit cake in my book, and we were planning to do a wedding cake ensemble. It sort of looks like a wedding cake if we look at it, but the idea was to take the day and think of different things you can do. Now, if this is a last-minute type of event for you, you take a heart-shaped cookie cutter like this and start stamping things.
And everything has a heart. Okay, so let's get back to basics. If you were going to have a tea, where do you begin? What should you be serving at your afternoon tea?
Well, I have a representative of a tea tray here. The 3 layers of tray are scones on top, savories, and then you have sweets. Now, Downton Abbey is having their season finale this weekend, so you can take some of these elements and actually turn it into a Downton Abbey themed party. But for tea, it's lovely. It's a lovely romantic gift. Matthew proposed to Mary the first time over sandwiches.
Spoiler alert,
you haven't seen it.
No, I'm still trying to watch it. So this would be your afternoon tea right here, all on one
that would
tray.
be, and you know, if you're alone on Valentine's Day, that's tea for one.
Tea for one. Wow, that's a lot of tea. Okay, now, when you're having guests over, how do you know how many things you should be serving?
Well, there is sort of a ratio. You try and pick 3 or 4 different items per person. The sandwiches you can mix up, and I've done healthier versions of sandwiches.
Okay.
I used one with salmon mousse, and as Mrs. Patmore says, anyone with the use of their limbs can make a salmon mousse.
Okay.
So you can lighten it up, and then you mix and match treats. Depending on your skill level, you can make easier treats than others.
And before we run out of time, what's this? It looks and smells not so appetizing, I have to be honest.
That is clotted cream, and a true tea aficionado would say you have to have clotted cream with your scones.
What is clotted cream?
It's basically cream that they've taken the whey out of. And you can make your own, or you can buy it. You know, you can buy it in a store if you like. But it tastes like a mixture of cream and butter. What I like to use is a strained yogurt, Greek yogurt, which is much better.
I think I would go for the chocolate option.
Yes, you can make chocolate scones and then use a hazelnut spread, so that's a nice little option.
Pamela Foster, thanks so much. It looks lovely.
Thank you.
We'll dig in during the commercial.
All right, thank you.
And you can find these recipes and a link to Pamela's blog and cookbook on our website, canadaam.ctvnews.ca, and we will be right back. Okay. You wanted to tell us about that cake.
Because I was staring at that lovely chocolate cake.
Well, you know, it's an
She
easy...
took the piece.
Yeah.
She took 2. It's easy to make because it's just melting rich tea biscuits and chocolate. It's actually Prince William's favorite cake, and it was his groom's cake.
Oh.
So it's not Downton Abbey related, but it's still English.
There you go.
I didn't eat 2 pieces.
Marcia, you were saying we should get Jeff to try what?
Yes.
Cream.
Any one of a plethora of
Oh, the cream.
things.
Oh, I just can't.
For all you
I
Downton
just can't
Abbey
dip my
fans,
finger in that.
enjoy this weekend, because this is the big finale,
This
and I
is the
haven't
finale,
seen it,
yeah.
and I don't want it to end. But there you go.
Happy Valentine's Day,
Happy
everyone.
Valentine's, everybody.